Hey, let's have a virtual vacation today here at Magnolias in downtown Norfolk. We are going to cover some incredible tropical feeling silk florals. This is our specialty, these high quality silk florals, and we're going to show you the perfect ones that will take you on a mental vacation while you're enjoying the summer months. So stop and say hello. I always like to see who's hopping on. We have a lot of stuff to do today. I have single stems to show you, and I have 5 tray designs, not to mention the spectacular pieces behind me that you're going to want to take a peek at because there are some really unique stems in these designs as well. All of our designs are handmade in-house. We have 3 designers, and we're always coming up with fun, creative ideas for you. So that way you can refresh your space and enjoy your summer, no watering required. So that's what we're going to do today. And I'm going to drop some links as we go along. Hello. Mom's breezing in. It's been a busy day here at Magnolias. We have a ton of orders that we're still catching up on. And we are getting ready for DIY weekend. That is Saturday, where we're going to be live for a few hours with summer designs. And there's a microphone for you right there. And so we have a lot of stuff happening. Not to mention, we were restocking the warehouse because so much stuff sold out this weekend.
This looks pretty.
Yeah, we're on a virtual vacation today.
Magically transformed it since I was only gone an hour.
Yeah, well, we're having a little mental beach day around here. That's where I'm pretending I'm at.
When is my real beach day? Because I miss the beach.
Whenever you want, we can go.
It's like that meme where I saw it about Italy, where I wake up every day and I'm not in Italy.
Yeah, it's insane.
I wake up every day and I'm not in Hawaii.
I'm itching, that's for sure. But
me too.
That's why we're going to do these things. So I have 5 tray designs laid out for you to show.
Okay.
I have a pile of stems to breeze through that are fantastic for this collection. A mix of softer to brighter tropical looks. And then we have some porch pots and a lot of art, actually. There's a lot of great art for this collection. Shippable.
Oh, yeah, that beach art.
So a few porch pots, a few wreaths. Everything is going to be in the Aloha collection today.
Love it.
Yes. So
you're going to stand on this side and I'm going to stand on this side?
Well, I'm probably going to have to sit over here so you have room because I've really filled your space.
Well, we can move a couple things. What's the next order of business?
We were just getting started. I thought maybe we would show some of these stems and just, rattle them off as we go.
And what I would do with the stems?
Just the stems that you think go well in this collection because DIY weekend is coming up. I thought, we should show some of these fun pieces. And this you used at my house.
I did. So I put this in her outdoor vase. I only made 1 extra vase drop in because I used something in yours that we didn't have more of. But I did put this in Kate's outdoor planter, and it's a super showy design. And when you put the leaf in something, you just want to put the bundle of stems kind of like right up in the notch coming out, and this spills over the front.
It's the Angel Wing Syngonium for $9.
Pretty large for $9, actually.
Yeah.
So it's a good showstopper as an accent, but I probably wouldn't do a bunch of them. I'd use 1, or maybe if you did 2.
1 in mine.
You could go like stagger them and then pull your stems straight up.
Yeah. Hello! Jennifer said aloha, aloha Kathy, Nancy, and Kahoka. Hey. Renee, how are you? Flower family, she says. So thank you for hopping on. Lots of hellos today. Ooh.
Hi, everybody.
Everyone's hanging out. It's beautiful. It was supposed to be rainy, but now it's going to be sunny and
I
72.
know. It's like a 50% chance of rain, and then there's 0.
Not arguing,
they
that's for
sure.
They
just moved it to tomorrow where it's 90.
Yes.
So they...
90%
chance tomorrow. I think they took the 50 and the 40 over 2 days and combined it for a 90. I don't know where they're getting these numbers. So tropical flowers, I think the key to the designs that you guys have loved so much is hot pink, yellow, and orange. The triad of hot colors is what makes things appeal to all of you who love the tropical vibe. So we've had the privilege of having this for multiple years and knowing this little guy is a super seller for outdoor use. He is the echinacea spray in yellow, and it also, I think it's
$6 is the sale price.
And we also have this fun bubblegum pink colored one, which
we
is
have
a Rudbeckia.
echinacea in white and yellow, and then a Rudbeckia in pink.
Whatever, they look the same to me. I don't know why they have different titles, but That is 2 great value, good outdoor items. And then this piece is new this year. This is a cutie. I don't know what the story is on this one for outdoor. I would use it outdoors because of what it's made of, but I haven't tested it myself. I think it's going to do fine. This one I don't know the name of.
Okay, I'll type it in here.
Oh, Blossom Flower, unless you changed the title. Blossom Flower.
I probably did, but we'll find out. I like the orange color because it kind of has some variation to it.
And then the
orange blossom flower. That's pretty easy.
Gerber daisy. So this one we discussed last night in the live. Seemed like we had some good discussions about porch pots last night. That Gerber daisy is a new one this year as well. And this is a returning winner from last year. We love, love, love.
That one's new this year.
This is new this year? We had one
similar.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And
this has been a best seller.
It's truly a tropical vibe if you put a hibiscus in anything.
Fair warning, we're low on the hibiscus.
And I think we still have the bush of hibiscus, which I don't see that you have grabbed.
I do have it right here.
There's a bush with little ones, and it's a little bit more orangey gold. But this one has a UV coating. So you can see the color is a little different.
Protect Orange Hibiscus, $19 is the sale price.
And there's a lot to this bush. We didn't talk about this one at all last night, but if you put this in your outdoor planters, I like that there's some trailers, and it's also very full in the center. Nice dark leaves, so it's a good, takes up a lot of space in your planter, so it's a good filler.
Also getting a little low there.
Probably because everything's starting to get low.
Oh yeah, it was pink last year, the hibiscus. Are you done with these?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Pink was the hibiscus last year. Oh, we didn't have yellow. And then this thing we showed last night, the Akuba. So I'm not going to take all the time to shape it out, but there's a lot of leaves here. The Akuba plant is a good showy one for tropical looks. Kind of like a Dieffenbachia. I don't know if there is a real houseplant called Akuba or something. I'm not 100% sure.
The Thomas Akuba, I must have been running out of names. $26.
And then, whoa, this guy must have got pulled on. This is the nasturtium. I always plant nasturtiums for real in my garden with my cucumbers to keep the bugs away.
Yeah, do you have any seeds this year? I need some.
I used them all.
I'll buy some.
I think I used them all.
I was just working on my garden.
Yeah, if it's going to rain, 90% chance tomorrow. We definitely need to work on the garden. So if you get the nasturtium, it's kind of the same filler effect as the hibiscus. I'd probably pick one or the other since they're so similar. And that way you'd have a nice full trailing plant for spilling over the side. We're going to need those little, I dropped those little babies. And then other alternate choices, any of these poppies do great outside. We've been carrying them for several years.
I forgot to grab the other colors.
There is red, there's a pretty white that has a yellow center. There is orange that's called flame, but it's a true bright orange. Don't see it in any of these designs behind me, but that's a good one. And even the red ones do okay outside. They seem to hold up pretty well for whatever reason. This material is more color fast.
But the color is
others.
punchy. It's really nice color.
And they fill really well for a low price point. They're $5 or less than $5 right now. So we saw that one.
Yes, $4.88 is the sale price.
Wow, that's a good price.
Yeah.
And then these
another
guys,
nasturtium.
This is the other nasturtium in a bundle. So you can take the 3 stems apart, but they're going to come one of each color. They are new this year. I think they're going to do fine outside as far as they can get wet. Will they fade? I think they may fade. So that'd be my assessment on these given the way the fabric is, but it'll look good for a while. It's just potentially, I haven't been able to test it.
Yeah, you want me to take that?
Sure. And then this is new this year. So I've not used them outside. I don't know
if they're really outdoor, but I think indoor designing.
Indoor probably. And then the other thing about them, this is a bundle that you can disassemble, 3 pieces. Chunky berries, the color is amazing. So if you're doing swags or bowls and trays, lay this in the tray with your orbs because it adds a lot of nice color.
Called a crabapple bundle.
And then that little baby. This is one that I've had before in years past, and it looks amazing. When you design with it in a lantern or something like that, you can kind of style and spread it apart if you want to float it around.
We love that rose hip. It's $5.
Oh, that's good. A lot of these things at this current sale are coming up on great prices now. So this is 2 other tropical type stems, the agave stem.
I like that that one has a red, a little bit more.
Isn't that funky? It
True.
does look like an agave bloom. And this is complete plastic, so it should it'll weather well outside. Whether the color holds or not, I've not been able to test these this year. We've got some outside, but how well will the color hold? They're definitely all plastic materials, but this would be the first year, so I haven't personally checked on them. I'm just guessing they're pretty good, given how they're made. So agave and protea is what
Beautiful.
that one is. Open
that,
needle
I think,
protea.
is the start of a porch pot right there.
Sure. Well, it's got that funky burgundy that matches. They match each other, and you can put that with oranges and yellows and hot pinks, and it blends right in. Good stuff. So those
Beautiful.
are all
Good
nice
start.
and new. Beautiful UV protected bushes like the pepero. The pepero is good for a tropical contrast. And given we're running out of variegated things, this is going to get you color interest without being strictly white and green. It's more of a frost and green color. Good filler, very chunky filler.
Is that a pepero?
Pepero. UV protected pepero. 1P.
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 There it is.
And then last night we touched on this little guy, the phyllo. I was calling it a pothos, but it's actually a phyllo. So not opened at all. There's a lot of material there.
Yeah, they're way bigger. Check out the photo in the link I'm going to be dropping because
Yes.
it's way bigger.
And that is a UV protected. You can always tell when they UV coat things because the leaves get glossed over. Do you see the glossiness? And that coating of whatever they put on there to create the glossiness is what protects the fabric from fading. So that is a key winning item. And then you also have UV protected silicone based products. So these Real Touch stems move and look like real products because of the silicone in the blend, but they mix in a UV protectant into that material also. So you have another construction method, but giving you a nice full filler plant for at the base of your porch pots. Just looks like a fresh fern. Although a fresh fern in our environment in the midst of summer, with 103 and the wind's blowing 50 miles an hour, a fern would die instantly. It would be
Yes.
freeze dry.
Yeah. Joanne said, the outdoor layer black and white mat, what is the material or plastic to use as sassafras? It's kind of a silky, it's like a thick fabric.
It's almost like scuba fabric.
It's not rubber.
It feels like a scuba
Yeah,
suit.
kinda.
It feels like scuba material.
It's interesting material, so it's a very good question. Don't know. But it's meant to
the
go
label
under
say?
the sassafras, and so the sassafras kind of weighs it down, but it's like a thick, thin layer, so it doesn't really flop around or blow up.
Do you
It's
have one in
interesting.
here? I don't think we
No,
have one in
I don't
this
have
room.
one in here.
We don't have one in here, but it is being used at my house, and
It
I
is
would say
interesting.
it's kind of like a
Hello,
memory
everyone.
foam.
Thanks for saying hello.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for having us on your Wednesday.
For a virtual vacation, the Magenta UV Protect Clematis, $21.
That is the only color we have in a bush. There is a
Gorgeous
lavender
color.
vine.
I want a real one like this.
did you
I
get
think
one?
I bought one.
Okay, good.
That was called a
I'm tired of hearing about it. Would you please buy one?
Wester something? Westerplate? I don't know. But it says that it's like a reddish color, but online it looks magenta. So
Did you order it or
I
did you
bought
buy
it in
Okay.
town. After
Okay.
Hanson's.
Well, you're just going to have to get it to grow and see what it does.
I hope, but it looks great with all. Here, let's just.
See what it wants to do.
All this stuff.
You're trying to visualize it together. There, that's the color
Aloha
palette.
collection. So pink, what I didn't grab that looks great, and this is the bougainvillea as well, but I didn't grab it.
Oh, hot pinks.
Yes.
Yes. And it's not in any of these, but it is a tall, spiky stem.
It is.
Love that. And then this
Stunning
guy
stem.
could go outside. I have not tried this personally. We have it in 2 colors, but this looks great with the tropical look. It's just, it should be fine outdoors. It's thick, waxy, but I haven't personally used it. I would like to. This is called a sansevieria plant, like a snake plant.
I think I put them in a snake plant so they're easier to find.
And then this little guy that has stumped us all, we thought he was bigger when we ordered him as well. So we don't want you to misunderstand when you order this baby that he's little.
He's a baby.
Because we misunderstood when we bought him that he is little. Regular price is $8.99, so this little guy is just smallish. If you're doing a small outdoor planter, you can be part of that look. It's
funny little thing.
Funny because we thought it was bigger. So then the special buy of the
honestly,
week.
it's kind of come in handy.
Yeah, the special buy of the week. These are foam kind of combination fabric, and I don't know what this material is. It's so different. It's not exactly foam. It's not exactly silicone. It's somewhere in between. It's a coated flower with a fabric center. So we're doing half price daffodillies this week. Today is actually Administrative Professionals Day. And if you didn't know it, we started this sale yesterday. So this is the tall daffodilly stem, bundle of 3. That is $7.50 on sale. And this is the $3.50 bundle of the short traditional yellow vibes. Like right now, your daffodils are blooming. They're in the grocery store. You know, this is the time of the year daffodils are popular. So we're making ours half price so they can be even more popular in the online store and go home and live at your house or be gifted to somebody. I think 3 bundles of these together would be a cute styled vase. It just needs to be in a simple clear glass vase that you might have at home.
So $3.99 and $7.50. I bought these for my shoe from Holland. I still haven't done it.
Oh yeah, you need to get that done. Mine's all cute. Mine's done.
Yeah, I need to get mine done.
So then let's move on to some tray designs, huh? Let's see what you've got styled here. The tray itself.
So I have a few moving pieces that you can mix and match everything I pulled.
Okay.
For a little variety.
Got it. And this particular tray, I don't know how many we've got in the warehouse, but they're all going to be a little different. So I don't know if we're down to just this one or if there's more. The natural teak leaf bowl, only $68.50 for this Mongo. That was my water.
There goes your water.
This Mongo heavy teak tray that has a little bit of a satin finish over it. So it's not raw teak. It's just a little bit sheeny.
There's one online and one in store.
So this is the one. So if you order this today, this is the exact one you're going to get. You can see there's a knot in it right there, which gives it lots of character. I personally like that. That is giving it some interest. And then the one at the store, if this one gets away from you and you don't get this one bought, you certainly could ask for the other one at the store, and if you need to see it, they can text you a picture. But this is the one you're going to get here. We're going to style it with this handy mixed bush here. Kate's going to have to come up with the name on this unless you need the item.
I'm going to see if I can find it.
So I like using mixed things because it speeds up the whole process. This is going to come like a drop-in styled item. Trying to push it back up so you can see how it came. You do need to see the type.
Yeah, I'm just going to read it quickly.
And then you can always bend these to help them lay as a centerpiece. I'll show you how.
Okay.
Got it? You just take a couple of
Wildflower
the
bush,
sections,
duh.
bend it backwards.
I never remember that one.
You don't have to take the stem off. You just have to disguise it a little bit. And we'll pull a couple of the longer stems backwards here.
It is on sale for $18, by the way.
Nice. $18 for all this material. That's a steal.
Oh, yeah. Tracy got that tray for her mom for Mother's Day. You know, the daffodillies would be a great gift for Mother's Day, too.
I bet you could lay the daffodillies into this design also. Actually.
Yeah, you could make it a little spring and then take them out for summertime.
You could. That would be a interesting thing to do because it elongates your whole design if you do that.
Gorgeous.
And then she's got...
There's a few things. You could go in with candles or you could just do orbs.
I like the orb idea.
I grabbed some of my favorite orbs.
And you can also lift these little guys by bending them, separate them out a little bit, and lift the stems up. Okay, I like this concept of laying these in here because it's all so easy. You can't say that's hard, guys. That's super easy. You can all do that. That gives you a really strong color. It does cover the pretty tray, so maybe this whole thing is better on a tray where you're not trying to feature the uniqueness of the teak, but you get the idea. So then we have some choices. I like all these choices she's got pulled. The funky knot. This is only $16.50 for this. What does it say? It's cut off. Something wood chain
knot
decor.
Oh yeah, wood knot chain. 16.
Okay. $16.50. It's really unfinished lightweight wood, paulownia wood probably. That one is great for interest. The spike orbs. Can't go wrong with spike orbs. This is the small size. And we carry them in many colors. They're more of decorator colors like white, navy, a dusty mauve, and a dusty blue-gray color. But the white in here today is what keeps it bright and fresh for the springy season ahead. So I like that idea. And then lastly, the sedum orb, I think is what this one's called.
Succulent orb.
It's a succulent orb. And it is only in white, this specific style, although we have others that are in green. So those three things fill the small gaps in the flower stems and give you a lot of interest in your tray design. And if you had a bigger tray than this, where is my tape measure? You could put this in a larger tray for sure. There's enough filler here to go like in a 24-inch tray, even though this one is only about 22 inches long. But if you put this in 24 inches bigger, it would look nice and full.
Yes. Stacy,
So,
I am waiting
idea.
for them to restock the magenta. They have not restocked them for us to purchase.
The candles?
The deluxe, yep. So I'm hoping that they get on that. I'm not sure what the
magenta
delay is.
would be perfect in here.
Because at first they told me it was because it was too cold. And I was like, okay, well now it's warm out and they still haven't restocked it. So actually,
it wasn't that they
fully
had
sold
them and
out.
they weren't shipping them to us. It's that they didn't have them themselves.
Correct, yes.
Okay. Well, sometimes those companies play some games. I don't know. We'll have to just go find them in person and get the answer out of them. So these deluxe candles do not have the batteries in them, but
And those are sold out too all of a sudden. Holy
blue?
cow. Yeah, we must have just sold those.
so we shouldn't be showing these candles because we
do I
don't
have-
actually have
oh,
them.
there's some at the store.
Okay, we need to
Okay,
have those
so they just
moved
haven't
over.
sent them over for some reason, but yep, they have some at the store.
Well, I
And
asked
the
Jane
ice
to work on a
blue.
transfer by 2, so
Okay.
maybe you'll get one by 2 o'clock today.
We'll see.
So that would be helpful. Okay, that is a little bit about tray designs. You should probably
Kathy got the
photograph.
leaf.
Oh, somebody's buying this? Okay, so then the next leaf, if anybody wants the last teak leaf, only $68, you can place an order and add in your order notes to have it pulled from the store for you, or you can give Connie or Jane a call and buy it outright on the phone right now at the store.
Do you want to keep the orbs or
Do I need the orbs?
you might?
Okay, I thought you
might
wanted to
wanna-
photograph the tray, but
Well, the tray's sold, so it doesn't matter.
okay, we'll have to put it in a different tray
It's gonna be
then.
sold out by the other one from the store will be gone, I'm sure.
Okay, well, let's do some different things then. Lots of different ideas. I see what you got going on over here.
Yeah, lots of varieties.
Well,
so
this is truly a
you have
tropical
options.
kind of little lantern. The bamboo styling. Can you see the metal structure is bamboo-like? Very different. I like how it's sort of a traditional vibe on it. There's a little piece of foam here, but it has a regular metal insert at the bottom. We'll just protect it
Hey,
with that.
Jenny Penny says hi.
Hello, how are you, friend? Call me later. I'll be here for a little bit.
We only have 2 small and 2 large left of these bamboo lanterns.
Oh, really?
FYI.
Is this the large?
That's the large
that's
for
the large.
52. The small is 39. We're going to be showing the small a little bit later, but it is over
Okay.
there if you want to use it.
Oh, got it. So then you can do either size. There's limited quantities, different, unusual, and nice weight enameled metal. Oh, you do have a lot of trays over there for me.
I
There's a
do.
whole
I have
bunch.
5 designs.
Okay, this tray is a good tropical vibe tray. I love the rattan, the woven look to it. There's more than one size. This is, what is this size? The large, I would guess.
Do we remember is that the Wendy?
You know, I hate it that they don't put these
that's
these
not the
things on
Wendy.
here. 14001 or 14001. So he's the large, I believe.
No, that's not the
18
steel.
inches.
I'll read it.
Okay, but 18 by 13. Do I have my glasses? No.
814. There we go.
Where did I lay them? Like I just
you have
was
'em.
wearing them.
Do you want? There's white one. That's the Kayla. I should have
the
known.
Kayla tray.
woven
Okay.
tray.
I was
That was
just
funny.
at the office talking to this guy, and I had my glasses on me, and so like
me
I'm
grab
going
them.
like this because they were here. Now they're not anywhere, so this is sad because I just need one of those chains, and I don't want to have one. You know what I'm saying? That means you're having to admit that you need them all the time because they're hanging there. Just can't do it. I can't do it. So we're gonna keep going with the styling. The styling. I did, and then they're probably in the car. It's okay. You'll just have to come over here and read the tiny numbers. That's all there is to it. So this particular wild poppy orange spray, Does this come in another shape also? This is a good...
The wreath behind you.
Got it. I was going to say, I think we have other pieces. So here it is, shaped out to become a lantern topper. Good concept.
Wild poppies. So the stem is on sale for $12 and the wreath is on sale for $65. Beautiful, beautiful options. I love the pink and purple in it.
Let's just get it all on there secured. Sometimes, you know, if stuff sticks out, here's a little tip. You can kind of whoop-de-whoop, make a little spiral, and that tucks it in nice and tidy so that it doesn't look too wingy. Is wingy a term? It is today.
It is today.
It is today. And then inside the lantern, she had clustered some of these fun little candles. This is the set of 3 white LEDs. So if you buy the LEDs, they're going to come as a set with a remote for one price. These are a staggered set of 3 sizes, moving flames. That looks good in there, simple and subtle. And then she's also going to use these orbs in the tray. I do like these, although they have to about be gone. We were down to just a couple the other day. The Genoa green glass for only $18.50. That one is a blown glass piece. There's the bottom, the bump on the bottom.
That one looks a little lighter than the photo. The photo looks a little bit more blue. They're hand blown, so there's variation.
And this is ceramic, so this will be consistent in color. The blue hand-dyed 1250 or this one comes in maybe 3 patterns, different shapes and styles.
Those are always nice.
Grabbing some accessories to put in this vase. So here's a mini bundle that is completely designed with your pink, hot pink colors in it. Let me mix this
I added
better.
a begonia.
I
see that.
So this one, as you have it, is designed with purple and hot pink together for $78.50, the springtime bouquet. So this one's going to be 25% off. And we are out of this purple and this pink, I think. I don't think you can buy these stems.
$58 is the sale price.
They should be all used up. And then if you blend it with the orange to get that tropical look today, this is a UV protected outdoor
That one's not
safe.
the UV, I don't think.
Oh, it isn't?
I think I grabbed the regular one.
Okay. Double delight.
Yes.
So this one is
I like
going
the balloons
to be,
on that one.
we have an indoor and an
It's
outdoor
real
because we
touch.
accidentally bought two of them from 2 different vendors.
And they both are outstanding, and they're very similar. But this
They look
one's a
the same.
double real touch one, double bloom.
Okay, well we're gonna stagger this in between. Oh, I just bopped his head right off of there. Sorry, dude.
It looks like they still, Deluxe does not have the 3x6, but they have 3x4s. So I could maybe get that. That's a bummer.
And we're going to put this in a pitcher. The pitcher is a stoneware pitcher, I suppose. This is one of those that you can actually use for food service if you want to. A stoneware pitcher in white. There's no fancier terminology on that.
It's the large stoneware vintage pitcher, $47. I love that one. Can you tell I go for it a lot? You see it in our lives a lot. I love that one. I'll be restocking it.
It's working really well. That's why. It works really well. So then you get your bright color on the tray. That's a good idea. And I believe you're probably saying, I just want to add these things back in that we just showed because they blend nicely to the tray and add some interest in there. We're all done with bunnies now, but you could have had a bunny on the tray.
Bunnies are always good.
After bunnies? After bunnies, what are we up to on trays next?
Oh, flowers, candles. You know, I burn a lot of candles this time of year.
Yeah, that's true. I do too. Keep them coming.
Yeah.
I'm always using up the candles from the store, but that's what happens. This is a great combo. I like the way the white stands out nicely in the woven tray. And I like the 2 very lacquery pieces together. This lantern with the lacquer finish, the ceramic pitcher, both very white and shiny, is a good complement. A little bit of wood in there is a nice change. So just lots of interesting things, but not overly done. I think that works great.
Beautiful.
But if you were to burn a candle on your tray, as long as you're keeping all this separated, that would work too. This must be the sea salt ones.
Yes. The salt and sea glass.
Salt and sea glass. Not that you can smell it. Here, I'll hold it up so you can smell it. Doesn't that smell great?
Smell-o-vision.
It's too bad you can't smell it, but I was trying this one at my house the other day. I got the tester at home and burned it a little bit just to see. before we burned it at the store. So this is a good
I've been
fresh
rotating
scent.
a lot of candles. I have too many favorites right now. I'm struggling. I was burning, what did I have? One Night in Rio by Glass House.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's so citrusy and good.
That's a fantastic all citrus vibe one, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's line up some more items and see. This is a super pretty pastel looking tray, so it's a little different aesthetic than what we've been doing. I've seen a lot of people grab these sets of clear glass holders lately. You've all caught on to how handy they are, right? We use them all the time at the store for pedestals. We were putting Easter eggs on them, use them to elevate your orbs and things. It kind of has, it has this opening here for a taper candle. So if you have something that has a bump on the bottom, you can put it right in that taper candle portion, and then it holds it stable.
$42 is the set of 3.
So when you buy a set of 3, these 3-inch candles, you can see there's a little space. They're going to hold a 4-inch wide candle if you want to. They're going to hold tapers in each one of them. They're staggered sets. They could be reversible if you need a deeper surface to balance things on.
And that is the light pink color, 26 and 32 for the deluxe candles with their
And these are
signature
in stock?
wet look. Yes.
So it looks like it's being melted.
But they are low, and we will not be getting them back this season. But I am trying to get the magenta.
Tapers? Do we still have tapers in stock, or did those sell out? Because there was a pretty pink
No, don't think so.
taper. Those are
We've
gone.
been selling down on a lot of them. I can't believe how fast they go.
Well, and the
but-
deluxe brand from Canada, now we got to ask questions about Canadian tariffs.
Yes.
Don't know what's happening. They'll be able to tell us.
We'll see.
So this piece, I'm just compelled to shape the bow in the middle. This one's called the Flower Garden Swag for $82.50. It's pretty good size, and it really is nice and viney. This is a
What was the
good
name one more
style.
time?
Flower Garden Swag.
Flower garden, thank you.
And because it's all viney and twiggy, you've got lots of things you can shape and move into place. So if it's going to hang on the wall this way, you'd probably want to direct most of it flatter. But if you're using it on the table, there's no reason why you can't pull these pieces upright to make it look taller. And then it becomes more like a centerpiece. So we're going to put it on this tray instead of laying it on the table.
Oh, the bump on the bottom is a pontal.
A pontal?
Pontal.
Okay, that's what you're talking about on the bottom of a glass piece.
Uh-huh.
Okay, good to know. I think someone shared that info with us one day. So the Anna hand-woven bamboo tray. This is the small size. It is
Love that tray
kind of
so
like
much.
woven and then painted. Can you tell that the paint is seemingly applied after it is woven, the way it looks to me?
Such a nice size too. That smaller size at 15.5 inches, really nice.
So
It is food safe
candles-
apparently.
The candle pedestals make all the difference because just the candles on the tray wouldn't stand up nearly as nicely.
And this one's kind of, a soft beachy look. So if you're not into the super bright colors, this one just kind of is a, as I like
Subtle
to say,
hint.
coastal adjacent.
Subtle hint.
Hey
And then
Sharon.
we're going to use the orb on tops. This is a fun Townsend ceramic orb. This is the big one for 6 inches in size. There's smaller sizes. There's a little 3-inch size. And at $24.50, that one is nice and showy up on the tall pedestal there. And this is new. This is an acrylic bead garland. These beads are poured acrylic, we think, and they are, I think you've changed the description because it was...
It's resin.
Yeah, resin, thank you. That's the term I'm coming up for. Resin. They're sort of pearly, but they're made of a ivory resin forming beads. So let's get that sort of artfully flopping out there. If we go both sides, it will look more like a centerpiece then. So there you have it. Some good stylings going on over there. Get the ivory woven through there. Bead garlands are still in. This is a brand new one. We also have an amazing tortoise one for another look, another day. A tortoise bead garland is my favorite.
Beautiful.
There
I want
we
to snap
go.
a photo of a few components in this tray because it looks just so nice
She
in
likes
there.
it. Well, you probably do like it because you just designed it.
Yeah, of course I do.
You designed it.
The pink is so pretty. That swag is just gorgeous.
I like how airy the swag is. That's a good one. Linda
Yeah.
probably made this swag, and it is a good choice for the loose airy factor when you're trying to work things into the tray. That makes it easier when there's lots of movement in the swag and it's not so dense.
Okay, wait, now you got to do one where you smile. 1, 2, 3. You didn't even blink.
Lots of pictures. Okay,
Wow.
that's a good deal, though.
I can't believe it. Maybe I'll come this way and grab it,
I'm gonna
actually.
take that tray. Let's take this and set it down. There we go.
Take this out of your way. We have more to show, but maybe you want to do some of the things behind you?
I better, because we're going to run out of time in a hurry. Love this piece. Summer Fruit. 24 by 12 inches, guys. It's regular price. Oh, I don't know. The price is not on there, but it does say 24 by 12 for the Summer Fruit art. Now, it could go vertical or horizontal. I don't think there's...
They show it horizontal.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, I was kind of thinking it felt like it
Tilt
needed to
it
go
left.
that way.
My left. You're right. There.
That's the way it goes?
Yeah.
Oh, and the fruit's kind of
55
upright.
is the sale price.
Got it. That's a good one.
Isn't that fun? Good for layering.
And they're from the same company that we've mentioned before, our neighbors in Iowa. This is made in Edgewood, Iowa. $74.50 for the large, bright summer strawberries wood art.
That's
not the right tag.
That's definitely not the right tag.
No,
The Anna tray was $39.
This is the wrong tag.
That's the sunset art for sure.
Somebody should fix that.
Yep, we will. Relax.
There's no strawberries anywhere.
There's no strawberries in there.
I think the strawberry one's gone.
Sunset art. No, there is a strawberry.
Is it around?
Yes.
Okay. We haven't sold out
I
of it.
looked at it when I was pulling art.
Good. So these have the walnut wood frames. The image is printed on a pine wood base. So it's all wood, hardwoods.
Made in Iowa.
Made in Edgewood, Iowa. So that's an amazing feature. And we do love their artwork. It ships well, of course. There's no damage going to happen with this kind of design. So we've got just these two pieces today. Is that what you've pulled for the book?
I have more. Do you want to show more art right now?
Sure. What do you have?
Well, I have, this one's a little more springy.
This is
Kind
the
of
year
a
for good art.
transitional.
We've had great luck finding fun little pieces. Even my mom said, "Where are you finding all this small art? That's so cute and so reasonable." Because the reasonable price on this was $56.50, and it's also now on sale. So it's 16 by 16. This one is a canvas with a polyvinyl frame. So it's a wood grain. There's wood stretcher bars on the inside, but the frame itself is polyvinyl.
Does it have a name on that by chance?
And that is the flower, butterfly, and bee framed art. I believe this one has a
matching tray.
Yes, it does. There is a tray that matches this pattern. So keep that in mind. I think that one's super cheerful, especially if you have a darker wall. The contrast on this would be really nice to play with on a dark wall. And this is the one I took home to my house. So I have one, but there's more for you too. This is just a canvas, no frame, and you can see there is plastic, but there's also raised dimensional, they call G-clay overlay, that gives it more realism. It's a printed canvas, but with the extra G-clay buildup, it looks a little bit more painted. This has the same thing, where they've built up the texture on the pink daisies, for instance.
Did that have a title on it?
So this one hasn't got anything.
Oh, here it is. Medium orange floral wall art, $34. Wow, good price point.
What size is this one? There's no
Let me
size on it
see.
either.
Well, I'm dropping
A good sized piece.
16 by 21. Do you have a tape measure by you?
I do.
Okay.
I could just do that.
Yes. That would help me out.
Sure. It is 16 by 21.
Yeah, that one needs a better photo. We should photograph the one at the store.
Oh, well, I have it at my house on the mantle, so I have that photo.
Oh, yeah,
I just
we need to upload that. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Then there was another piece you were just grabbing.
Yes, right here. The fruit.
Yes, the Arts de Provence glass
It's like
framed
an art poster.
It's $49.
So that one has the fruit. It's more like a French poster.
Yeah.
It is a French poster.
So
A poster
fun.
print in a wood frame. No, this is a polyvinyl frame also. So it is a polywood frame. It appears to be wood grain, but it's not made of real wood. That piece has an acrylic or glass front to it. I can feel that there is plastic, but behind the plastic is either acrylic or glass. And that one is just dying to be in someone's kitchen with Italian dishes.
I want it in my kitchen. I have no idea where I would put it.
Who has some fun Italian dishes?
I have
or
no
even
wall.
like Fiesta ware. That would be fun with Fiesta
Oh,
ware.
yeah, it would.
And then lastly, we're just doing an art stack today. The popsicles. Is this not the most fun summer art piece? Colorful Popsicles was $108. This one is 24 inches.
On sale for $83.
24 by 16 and a
Hey,
half.
this is the very last one.
I kind
Wow.
of thought so. Isn't that just cute? That's just screaming summer fun in the kitchen. So
Absolutely.
maybe you can put this in like outside on your protected patio and decorate your outdoor wall. It'd be
Yeah.
cute if you could do it as an outdoor piece.
Oh my gosh, it'd be so fun.
I don't know why you couldn't if there's a spot to hang it, but you know, putting
Need to
holes in
seal it or
siding and
something?
everything it
Yeah,
might be an
right?
issue. So all of these great art pieces, you guys have a lot of choices. We found some amazing, bright, fun, cheerful art, just the way I've layered it on my mantle. I just like having a new piece to switch up seasonally because it's just a leaner, doesn't have to be large, but it contributes so much to starting a color palette.
The sunset one's my favorite,
The
but we'll
sunset
get
is
that tag
awesome.
fixed here.
It is. So lots of accessories for your patio. What else is an accessory? Of course, our bright and fun sassafras switch mats are going quickly. We realized last night when we did the store walkthrough that most
That's
of
the only
these,
one I found.
most of these are at the store. They're coming over, but they are really low and selling out. So I don't know that we're going to be doing anything about that. We might have to just be out for the season.
Yep,
But
I think
these
so.
are now all under, they're like just over $10. So the Home Sweet Home switch mat, of course, goes inside the tray.
It's only $9
Oh, it's
today.
not even $10. So there's the tray picture. You can lay that into the center. So it's not meant to just be used by itself. It's meant to be the centerpiece of a regular background tray that we also sell from Sassafras, the collection. So don't forget about those because they're about gone. If you didn't get one, check out the remaining stock and grab yours now.
Lots of good stuff. Okay, don't forget the porch pots behind you too that are so
Porch
pretty.
pots and the pillows. Go with the pillows quickly. The Hello Spring. What's the matter?
Spring. Oh, it's dirty on the front side.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. That's not good.
Might want to take
Okay.
that one out. Oh shoot, it has to come to my house.
$54. We have another one at the store. So this one.
That one's on sale for
dirty.
$40. We have 4 total left, so
Okay.
not many.
$40. You won't get this one that got dirty.
No.
It must have got dropped somewhere. Oh
Yeah.
gosh. Probably in the warehouse. Okay. And then this bright, cheerful guy, the Wilda floral pillow. Same price. Zip-off covers for spot cleaning. The back is just a nice ivory. These are overstuffed, super full.
Designed
fun
and made in the
pillows.
U.S.
I use mine outdoors occasionally. I kind of just bring them out when I have fun parties and want color.
Both
But
of those are designed and made in the
I
US.
probably wouldn't leave them set outside because these are not mildew resistant fills or outdoor fabric, so they're not going to dry off quickly if they get damp. They're not
Right.
meant to be that kind of pillow, but they sure are colorful and they'll probably blend well with your outdoor decor. Speaking of, if you need any patio plants that are not real, grab some that are designed for you. This one is fitting the bill with our bright tropical colors, the Tropical Magic Porch Pot, $215. This is a large one.
That is a
Big,
jumbo.
Big guy, 38 inches tall. There's the top.
$161 is the sale price. This is the very last one, actually.
Really?
Holy cow! And I don't
Oh.
know if we'll be able to make more because that hibiscus is going so
The
quickly.
hibiscus will be gone.
So the Tropical Magic, last one for $161.
It's really big. And you've got all the bright coral colors. Oh, this matches me. Yes.
And tell them about the container. What do they do with the container?
So it has no holes in the bottom. If you want to add gravel, like pea-sized gravel, river stones, or sand for weights, there's no holes. If it goes outside in a liner pot and you're expecting that it's going to get rained on, then you maybe would want to drill holes and put it in a pot that drains so that this is just acting as a liner. I believe this is the 10 by 10
I think
planter.
so. Yeah.
Oh, 9.
9. Okay.
9 by like 9.5. So it'll fit in a 10 by 10 pot, which is ideal, I think. That way the shipping is less. You don't have the expense in the shipping, and you can weight it if you choose to, or just put it in something that is already heavy.
I have a mix at my house. I have my front door is all put in other containers, so I can just take the whole planter out, hose it off at the end of the season, wrap it up, take it to the basement.
Oh yeah, you got to wash them. Eventually they get dirty.
Yeah, is the lantana pink or red?
It is hot pink.
Yes.
I would say the lantana is a fuchsia color.
Yes, and it does have a good photo online that I think represents the color correctly.
And this is also pink and purple. This is the last one, I think.
I think it is, yes.
These pink geraniums are gone, gone, gone. We can't make any more. We do have this basket to sell. You can see that the hanger is removable here. The wire just clips on. This one is called the Happy Place hanging basket. It was $155.
That's a cute name.
Kayla probably named it. It's really
on
long.
sale for $116, and yes, this is the very last one. Happy Place hanging basket.
Get a few years of good
hello,
use
everyone.
out of it.
Lots of people hopping on. Thanks for saying hello. Stopping to watch some fun new things we got today.
Great container too. This is it looks like a regular natural material container, but it's actually a vinyl woven. So
Yeah.
it looks like a basket, but it's made out of vinyl. Really convincing wood grain. Man, they're doing a good job with
they are.
faux wood right now. Faux woven materials.
Really nice.
So that will be weathering super well. Oh, come on. This
You
is
want me
a
to get
nice
it?
idea, but not for a short person.
Let me do it.
You do it. You do it. It's your problem. Okay.
She struggles. She's just so small.
I just can't reach everything. Can't reach. Okay, this is a little bit smaller guy. This pot is, I think, the 7.5 by 8 inch pot. 7.5 by 8 inch liner pot. Add that to a big 10 by 10 planter also if you want to, a little bit shorter. I like the vibe of this one. It's the Tropical Wonder porch pot. Tropical Wonder. And that one has outdoor UV items in it.
I don't think
as
we've
well
ever
as
showed this one,
orange
Mom.
and pink.
It's on
Really?
sale for $104, and it's the last one already. Holy cow.
And we haven't even showed it?
There's
Okay.
none at the store. This is the very last one.
We're usually making these like 4 at a time and then remaking them if they sell fast. So I think they sell out because people buy them 2 at a time. probably
Okay,
what
so
happens.
backtracking just a smidge to the hanging basket. The greenery with the hanging basket, I think, is a Wandering Jew and a Coleus. Is that correct?
Yes, this would be a coleus up here.
It's like
in
a
purple.
plum. Yeah.
And then
Here
the
it is,
back
plum
of this
coleus.
plant here is, this one probably needs a little bit more curves
Yeah, bend that down.
to help it fall and drape more naturally. The geranium does a good job, but some of these plants sometimes need extra help because they come a little bit stiff.
Is that a Wandering Jew? Maybe it's something
No,
else.
I think it's called something else because last night we had this discussion how that looks like a Wandering Jew, but it's called another name.
I'm trying to see if I can just
Now
find it.
you'll have to find it. So while you're looking, we'll talk about drinking because that's pretty fun. Margaritas. Now this is something we're serving every weekend at the store on Saturdays with no alcohol. We're mixing it up with like Sprite or
I found
adding
it.
juice. Oh, good. Transcendentia or something
Yes.
like that. Yeah, it's like the Transcendentia. It's like Transylvania, but not that
Yeah,
plant.
I can't spell it,
She's
so I'm
dropping
just
the
going to
link.
drop a link that says Bush.
So we have watermelon margarita and classic margaritas sampled here, but we have several, I think we have 7 different flavors. You can, are we backwards today? You can read the back.
be.
We have adding 2 cups of tequila, 4 cups of water. If you want to mix this with tequila, same thing, 2 cups of tequila, 4 cups of water. The bag has the powdered flavor mix, and you want to put a little bit of water in it and stir it up really good in the bag after you zip the top off. And make sure all the sugar and everything's dissolved into the water, and then fill it with the rest of the water and the tequila and freeze it at least overnight, and it won't freeze solid because of the alcohol. So if you use it at home with no alcohol, use some Sprite or ginger ale, or have fun with the flavors. Like if this is the classic margarita and you mix it with Sprite, it's going to retain the lemon lime flavor. But if you mix it with like a cherry Sprite, you'll be changing the flavor. So it kind of is a good jumping off point. But at the store, I've been messing with it and adding flavored juices, adding different kinds of soft drinks to it to give to make sure it won't freeze solid. So anyway, encouraging you to give them a try. They're only $17.50. Women-owned company, made in the U.S. Love, love, love the convenience of having this in your freezer.
Holly says, I want to order one. Which one is your favorite?
I think the blueberry might be my new favorite.
I
Because
like the spicy.
blueberry I thought might be blue, but it was actually pink colored, and we tried it at my house. And
I like-
it's very flavorful.
I feel like the watermelon one is a really good, like, easy drinker.
I have to try
the
that.
blueberry is like a stronger flavor. But I love the spicy margarita.
Depends
personally.
how much tequila you put in
It depends. It depends, Holly.
Because you can put more water in it. You can put more water in.
Yeah.
Not a lot of tequila, just enough so it doesn't freeze.
Yes.
I love
they're good though. They're very fun to have.
And if you make it too strong, you can always like put it in your glass like a slush and then add Sprite to the glass also.
Well, and what's so nice too is you can keep it in your freezer for up to a year, so you can just have it ready in your freezer,
Yeah.
and if someone stops by,
It's ready to go.
it's good to go. Or like if you're prepping for a party, it's
Sure.
the easiest thing ever.
We're going to serve some margarita stuff at my dad's party. Okay,
Yeah.
history. This is Winter is History. The Winter is History porch pot with the mixed begonia in there, this fun blue.
Kind of a limoncello vibe too.
It is. It's got lemon yellow poppies, white echinacea, some UV Protect philodendron over here, and UV Protect variegated ivy.
Holly said, "I'm just getting them all, ladies."
You probably could just try
One
one
of
of
each.
each. I mean, that's the fun
You
of it.
could.
If you put 3 or 4 bags in your freezer and you have only 2 friends over, it's just going to keep in your freezer. So it's not like you're wasting it.
No, you
It
just
works-
scoop it out with
it
like a
works
ladle. Sharon
Yes.
likes the spicy and the strawberry. You know, I think we're out of the strawberry, Mom.
Again?
Yeah.
I ordered double of the strawberry. 'Cause strawberry is everybody's favorite, but
I think
I
we're
thought I
literally.
ordered double. Sharon, did you buy it all? 'Cause there was double.
Yeah, it says strawberry sold out. Is there any at the store? There's
Oh my
one
gosh.
bag at the store.
If you need a bag of strawberry, it's at the store. Well, I think we've been
That's
selling
funny.
it every weekend because of serving
Yeah.
the slush. And it's a fun idea. Everybody loves
You better
the
show
idea.
maybe one more tray design, Mom,
Okay.
because we have like
No
8
time?
minutes in the day. And we could stay here all day and show you stuff. We have plenty, but we are so busy getting ready for
DIY
DIY.
weekends.
I'm going to keep
So
us
this
on
is
schedule.
for an outdoor basket. I've got a round basket that this works in, or a little short square basket. This is called the marmalade drop-in with the Real Touch tulips. The daisies are sold out, and the mixed begonia there.
Oh my gosh, $73 is the sale price. That is so cute.
It's a shorty because it's just meant to go in a short drop-in basket, but you could put it in a wide short vase also, or a round vase that's short. It just needs to have something broad enough that that looks proportionate. So good colors. That's what it was supposed to go in. I don't think we have that little round thing in here, but that's okay. You get the idea. Let's try this look. Small enameled lantern. We've already talked about the large one. Now this one I used inside a lantern at my house also. This collection comes with picks and sprays and mini wreaths like this. That's an angel vine base. The little wreath itself is regular price $29. It spans about 14 inches, but the center opening is 6.5, guys.
Can I have a stem to find the name of it?
Center opening is 6.5 inches. So this should go in here. Does it go in there? Yes, it just goes in.
Reina. That's what it's called. The
Just have to
Reina.
stretch it around so that it's nice and snug on this lantern. And it looks like the little bird gets to perch inside the lantern. He is a fun coral color. There's 2 different shapes, so you have a little left and right guy. And this one is, oh, no tag on him. So he's a little sweetie. Let's show him in there. I think that kind of completes that look. You could add reed diffuser. This of course is the packaging for the one I was smelling the candle earlier. Here it is, the salt and sea glass. So it's the newest one for spring summer, and the color of the wax is blue. Of course the bottle is always clear, and this is going to have your little wooden reeds in there, and you can drop those reeds in by taking the lid off the bottle of oil, and that's going to be a great tray addition. I have one on my kitchen island right now. But if you're doing extra things and you're doing a coordinated area, these always work nicely for extra accents to bring your color around. You can hook them over lanterns, for instance. This little lantern is a sharp one. The glass comes with it. The Serenity hand-woven bamboo lantern has a little metal tray on the bottom, so you could lose the glass if you wanted to. And that would look good with a Fia flame or an actual LED candle. I'm going to put a couple of these.
Oh, that reminds me, I need more Serenity shower bursts at my house. I've been using all my shower bursts. I love them so much. Their Serenity scent is so good.
Yeah, you're the biggest advocate for shower bursts.
I love it.
She is addicted to shower bursts.
Love them.
So basically, I wanted to lay these together so they look like one big wrap, but I think I bent it in the wrong spot. So just trying to hook it over the edge, and then do the other one.
You could put a Fia flame in there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you have one.
I do.
Good.
I forgot to give it to you. Sorry.
Okay, we're gonna put the Fia flame in.
Cute.
Stay put. So if this has lots of holes, the big trick is just getting it hooked in there.
The
but you get the idea.
The greenery. It's the greenery with the pink geranium hanging basket is the Coleus and the Transcandia.
Coleus and trans something.
Yes, I dropped a link earlier as well,
Transylvania
Robin.
plant.
Yeah.
Transylvania plant.
Transcandia.
Okay, this concept is a fail. So
Transcandia.
we're going to move on to something else because those don't hook on there correctly.
If you could cut it apart and wire it, I know you could make it work.
The stem is really stiff though.
Yeah,
so
and
that
we don't
may be good or
and
may
it's
be
for
bad.
sale.
Yeah, you still have to be able to buy that, so I need to quit messing with it. So
She's been breaking a lot of things, and I've been taking them home.
This is the small tray, yes.
So, I mean, one more thing.
She thinks this is her job. Do you want me to do another tray design? Or
you have 3 minutes, so you could kind of show. That one's really a fun one. Do you want to take one of these out of the way?
Yeah. Grab that for me. All of these things out of the way. We've got one more last look for you. I know you like all these looks. We're on a roll. Let's see how this one comes out.
That is like 3 different ways you could style that one.
Precarious.
I started gathering things, and then I was like, oh, this would be fun, this would be fun. So,
in other words, she went overboard.
I went overboard on the accessories that can pair with this tray.
All of the things. Oh, these are cute. I have these. This here, they are a set of 2. Aren't they fun? They're like an enameled mango wood.
It's a Day in May flower set of 2 on sale for $19, and we're really low in inventory.
There's probably only a couple. So they stack and stagger. And then this tray is very tropical.
Yeah,
this
tag is towards me.
True rattan or caning, actually a caning tray. This one is the cane tray set. The large one is $52.50. There's also a smaller size. So it's got a wood base, a metal structure.
Small is sold out.
Oh.
Where do we get these? We need to buy these again.
I don't know.
Love
Honestly,
these.
I don't know. But it's got the metal and the caning, which is a very hot look right now.
The store has a small. I wonder why they haven't sent it yet. We should have that.
Are you writing a list?
I have a list, yeah.
Okay. I need to see this list. Let's try this little thing here. I showed that last night in the walkthrough. This is the smally guy. There's a larger and a small. This is going to be the cutest little lantern. We also have it in hot pink. Hot pink is a good look for it as well.
I thought they were perfect with this kind of tropical look. Just they're so vibrant.
And then this piece looks great at my house as well. You've got hot pink and mango orange, raspberry pink color, yellow in there. It's a fun little glass cylinder in 2 sizes. The Awaken glass candle holder, the small size being $19.50.
I think all we have is the small.
Oh, well, that's my fault. I took
guess what? The store has some. The store is keeping all of our goodies from us.
Well, it's just happening that you guys had a very busy shopping weekend.
Very busy shopping.
And all of the things online are just going faster.
We might need to call in reinforcements to get the online
So when the store is closed, you're cleaning out the warehouse. Now, this is a great idea. If you still need a last-minute gift for Administrative Professionals Week, you could run in and grab one of these locally. It's a poured water look for this gorgeous little dahlia.
On sale for $21.
Well, that's just the right price point. So there you have a good start to the tray, and we could give it a little background with a bigger floral drop-in. That one is showy. The Spring Bloom drop-in for $76.50. Spring Bloom has peonies and poppies. That's a good combo with some ferns and some bendy twigs. We're featuring it in this simple vase. This vase is looks like
looking
crystal glass, but it's a pressed glass, so the cost is like under $20. Very good basic vase, and it's also quite heavy. So.
I always type the word in crystal and it doesn't pop up, so I'm going to have to figure out what that one is.
Oh, you don't know?
No,
okay.
I'll look.
Pressed glass, but I can't tell you more about that.
I'm going to be adding crystal to the title because holy cow.
And if you want to add a little bit more of the mango color, this is a fantastic little orchid. It's a Real Touch Phalaenopsis orchid. Well, is it Real Touch? It's a different material. It's somewhat Real Touch, a little bit different vibe to it.
I thought you could add that to
just
the
add it to the
drop-in.
drop-in?
Yeah.
I'm guessing so. So orchids, when they come to you, will be flat. Make sure you shape them the way orchids like to be shaped. You've all seen orchids displayed somewhere. They just grow like this. Bend the tops over a little bit. And they are a good complement to this. You can always embellish your drop-ins a little bit if you want to. That is a good color addition. It matches the little floral wood accents, gives it a little bit more fullness, another shape to the design. Since it's all different kinds of round, that gives another look to it. Very fun.
Here it is, the Majano. Oh my gosh, I always forget.
Oh.
I'm adding crystal to the title.
Well, it isn't crystal though, it's a pressed glass. So I don't want you to confuse people.
I'm going to say crystal look.
You probably know you're not going to get crystal for $19.
Yeah, correct.
Crystal look would be effective, yeah. Don't want to false advertise. There's a large spike ball. He can go in the back, spike orb. And that would wrap up that last look. We showed almost all of it, I think.
Yeah, there was a few things we didn't get to, but that's okay.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of stuff I grabbed.
And
there's a lot that goes in the collection.
It's a fun color combo. I mean, who doesn't like these bright tropical vibes coming into the, well, we're optimistic, coming into the summer months, even though it's just barely spring. We're ready for a 70 to 80 degree day. We've had some 70s, but we haven't had any 80s yet, of course. It's still early days, but we are encouraged by all the springy things happening around our neck of the woods, all the garden planting and fresh things happening. Speaking of fresh ideas, join me Saturday. We're doing a Facebook Live DIY Saturday, several hours. I'm not sure how many hours. We're gonna have 2 sections, maybe 2 segments. I'm not sure if we're doing one big segment.
I think
or
we're doing
2.
one big one.
One big segment.
Yeah.
Okay. 20 plus kits coming online. How's Kayla doing with the kits?
We'll be just around 20. I think we have 14 done.
Drop that link to those kits. So what we're selling now online are the components to create designs like this drop-in that I'll be demonstrating live on Saturday. So if you purchase a kit, you might not have it in time for Saturday, but you'll have the instructions to rewatch later. So it might help you decide which kits you'd like to give a try. We've got easy things. We've got a little bit more challenging things. Most of them really aren't that hard. And you can put them together at home. So there'll be drop-ins, porch pots, even showing you how to make a memorial headstone saddle topper, wreath designs, garland designs, all sorts of different shapes so that you can create some fun things at your house. You know, it's a good girls' night out to put together your kits that you buy. So give it a look, see what we're presenting. These are all brand new kits, and you can join us 9 a.m. Central on Saturday when we kick that day off and do a marathon of designing. I know you guys love watching live design, so
fun.
That's all what I'll be doing. Thanks everybody for joining us today. Enjoy your Wednesday. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye-bye.